So we did a lot of changes to the Pez room this week. Moved my desk around, moved some other furniture around, added a bookshelf, moved some Pez around. I know some people said they wanted to see what was going on, so here's a video. On the door, got our Superman poster and Pez Outlaw poster. We like Superman in our house too. So there's a couple non-Pez things in here. We've got Pez Outlaw memorabilia here. We got some signed dispensers. Playboy magazine with a Pez Outlaw article signed, and a signed duffel bag. Mini dispensers. I've had this mini case for a few years now. It's full. My last video I made, I had all those keychains sort of laying on top. A few different people gave me suggestions on how to display them better. I don't remember who it was. I'm sorry, but someone said just use the shoes that you use for vintage Pez and they'll stand up. Well, that was easy and it worked, so thank you, whoever that was. Great idea. I like it. And I've got more minis now. They don't all fit over there. Zoom over this way. We've got some sitting in here now, including those new Harry Potter ones up there. Let's go back this way. Up top, we have got some giant dispensers. I'm debating if I want to sell those off. I don't know. I think they're really cool, but they take up so much room. I could fit a couple hundred, at least 100 regular size dispensers up on top of that shelf if I didn't have those giant ones up there. We're getting into our Disney section here. We got your traditional Disney, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, all those guys. Disney princesses, other Disney movies, Disney characters. We have got Muppets, which are now Disney. Other Disney characters here too from other movies. And then we get into Marvel, which is also Disney. Down here we have got more Marvel. We've got Star Wars. That's all Disney. And then we start getting into some other cartoon characters. More of other cartoon characters. I love the Looney Tunes ones. We got MGM. And more cartoon and movie characters. And crayons, because I didn't know where to put crayons. We've got all the SpongeBobs down here. Thomas, Scooby-Doo. Love those guys. All right, let's keep moving. Over here, these two wooden displays, it's mostly vintage in here. On the top of the left one, we've got non-footed, non-vintage Pez. So like the remakes of the Psychedelics and USA Hearts. The rest of those two displays are all vintage. I picked up this table on Facebook Marketplace a couple weeks ago. It's 15 bucks. It's not perfect for what I need, but I do like it. It's a great way to display all that random licensed crap from the 90s that none of us know what to do with. Most of us don't even like it, but we collect it because it's Pez, right? So this is the stuff I'm talking about. We got the Pez pets. We've got the race cars. We've got the watches. We've got the cell phones, which I don't think are licensed. I think Pez actually made those. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. We've got those jungle missions, stupid things. We've got the magic dispensers, which I hate. And typically those are very hard to stand up. But if you look, I've got shoes on them. Larry Mason makes these. And if you've got magic dispensers that you want to display, these things are a must. I think he charges a few bucks a piece. And they work fantastic. So contact Larry. On top of this table, I've got all the sports Pez, including the NFL Pop Pez. These are my only Pop Pez that are not displayed with the other Pop Pez. For whatever reason, I decided to put them with other sports. And we've got a good amount of sports Pez, but there's a whole lot that I don't have still. So, of course, we've got football, basketball, baseball caps, some of the promotional giveaways from games. I like the hockey ones. I've got most of them. I'm missing a couple Zambonis. So if you've got extra Zambonis that I don't have, here's what I've got. Hit me up. I'll buy them from you if you offer them at a good price. I've got some Pez guns right there too. Like those a lot. All right, go on to the next bookshelf. Up top, we got more Giants. I've got some autographed Pez up there. I really like these full-body Ninja Turtles that came out a year or two ago. You know, with the body parts. I think I got them at $5 Below or something like that. It's Sugar was selling them as well. I just think they look cool. We've got the crystal balls. We've got the Pez Planet Series, which is funny that they call it the Pez Planet Series because it's literally one dispenser, just the planet Earth up there. As of right now, they have no intention of doing more. I hope they change their mind and do the rest of the planets. I think that would be sweet. Then we start getting into a lot of the Pez that I really like. I like these non-licensed characters. So we've got the Pezosaurs, we've got the Kooky Zoo animals, we've got the bugs, we've got some MMMs in there. We've got the new Pez mascots. You know, we got the new white one that just came out last week. A lot of Peter Pez. Funky faces. Hey, I'm missing some of these too. You want to offer them to me for a couple bucks a piece? I will gladly buy them. If you can see some that I don't have, if you know you got them. I've got the emojis in there by the funky faces. We've also got the Pez Sours. I like those a lot. Then we get into trucks. All right, I love and hate trucks at the same time. I love them because I think they're cool. They look great. They're really nice. But if you want to display them nicely, they are not space efficient. You know, I've got like 30-something trucks on each of these shelves, where if I didn't have the trucks, if I put them like this, I can fit just about 100 dispensers on one shelf versus 30-something dispensers on a shelf. So they're not very space efficient, but they look great. So these ones right here with the white and the glow stems, those are Joe's trucks. Just bought those last week. I had a couple of them. Then I saw someone selling the whole set and pulled the trigger on that. The other ones that are in front of the Joe's trucks there are some of the CR series. So they look like the D series trucks, but they've got moving wheels like C series trucks. So sort of interesting ones for sure, like a transition piece or something. Speaking of D series trucks, there's all of them. All the regular ones. I know there's some weird colors and stuff out there, but all the regular ones right there. Getting into more cartoon characters. I got a bunch of Hello Kitty and Sanrio characters. We've got Trolls, Super Mario Brothers, Bratz, Paw Patrol, all the stuff the kids like, you know. Even more cartoon characters. We got Madagascar, Garfield. We like Garfield in my house too. Smurfs, Peanuts, Simpsons, a few other guys in there. Angry Birds. Clark likes Angry Birds. All right, going this way. This is stuff that's for sale. And I use this as a staging area and a small amount of storage or stuff that I'm trying to sell right away. If you see me post pictures of stuff for sale, it's probably on these wooden boards, the one that's the wood grain or the blue. I use them just as Pez stands on them pretty easily. That's it. Got a couple cool Pez cases for trucks right here. That, forgive my cable right there. More advertising trucks. Body parts up here. I use Batman to display all the body parts because I like Batman a lot. I am Batman. And it's a relatively inexpensive and easy to find dispenser, so I can get a lot of them dirt cheap. So there's a bunch of Batmans wearing different body parts. Alright, I'm not a big fan of these keychain guys either, but I got a bunch of them. They're hanging on a wire there. And something I just did this week too was I bought some UV blocking film to put over this window. So that's on there now. It blocks 99% of UV rays, which should almost eliminate, you know, fading on Pez dispensers, which sounds great. Got another display in the window here, just some random Pez, TV shows, comics, you know, stuff like that. Look at that, that's a pretty cool one. My wife got that for our anniversary a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, I bet. All right, so we've got the snow globe. Those are some work awards. That's not related to Pez. So the Pez room is my office too. So I do have a desk in here. That is where I sit and I do my work. And there's Pez stuff on the desk too. This is an awesome stained glass Pez lamp that Jerry Goldman made. We bought this at the Michigan Pez Convention charity auction a few years ago. We've got an awesome Pez Girl Barbie there too. This white thing, this is where our circuit breaker is. So it's made out of steel. And so that's where I put my Pez magnets, because it's right in the middle of the wall there. So we got something on there. More wooden cases. All right, top left, we've got real people. So we start with presidents, go into wrestlers, some musicians, some motorcycle guys, Marilyn Monroe. And then after that, we get into advertising marketing pieces. So you got Walmart, we got Jack in the Box, FAO Schwartz, eBay, all that kind of stuff. Those are pretty cool. I had the Peter Pez and the Pez mascots over there because to me those are marketing and advertising pieces too. But I decided to move them and put them over with the Pez original characters, basically because I had more space over there. And we've got holidays over here too. You can see up top I've got Easter on the top right, including the Easter keychain ones. Got them to sit up there. And the Easter Pastel set with the Bugs Bunny, Easter Bunny up there too. Lots of Easter dispensers. Get down here. We've got Halloween and Christmas. Lots of Halloween and Christmas dispensers. Halloween's my favorite. Sorry for the glare. I'll try to make it a little bit better. You know what? There we go. There's the Halloween ones. Open the case so you can see a little bit better. Those crystal and blue pumpkins I just bought a couple weeks ago. I got those from John Laspina. I didn't have any of these before. I think they're gorgeous. So hopefully you guys like them too. I think they're really neat. I really like the witches too. There's a lot of cool witch colors out there that I don't have. Maybe someday. Hopefully someday. I'm not going to say if you bought them and have extras to message me because I know those cost a pretty penny. So someday I will get them. But that's Halloween. I'll close that later. All right. If you saw me post some pictures recently of a new bookshelf that Clark helped me put together, that's it. Right there. Up top, we got more Giants. We've got an empty display stadium stand there. What's nice about that is I've got room for more Pez, so I can buy more. Then we've got all of our Pop Pez displayed on here. This is all of the Pop Pez that's out right now, short of the football players, which I showed you in the sports section on the other side of the room. But that is all of the rest of them. It doesn't look like a whole lot compared to how I had them displayed before, but that's all of them. You know what? I take that back. That is all of them except the Darkwing Duck set. I do not have that yet. If you get an extra set and you want to sell or trade it, let me know. But yeah, that's all the Pop Pez, short of the NFL ones, which are there. And the Darkwing Duck set, which I just don't have yet. So, a lot of people ask what I'm displaying the Pop Pez on. These are acrylic displays that are made for nail polish. We bought them on eBay. They're relatively inexpensive. You got to put them together yourself, but it takes a couple minutes for each one. It's pretty simple. So they work really well. You can put the Pop Pez in there. I know some of the slotted Pez stands, including these wooden ones and some of the other ones I use, they're great, but they're not good for Pop Pez because the heads are too wide and they don't stand up right. So with these acrylic stands, I can fit two of them on a shelf. This is the Billy bookcase from IKEA, but it leaves us some space in the middle. So I've just been putting some other Pez stuff that's difficult to display on there. I like these gas station sets. This Shell station has a lot of attendants working. Other gas station. And down here, back to regular Pez. Full Ninja Turtle set right there. Some more cartoon characters and TV show characters there. And Valentine's Day. I know I'm missing most of the hearts, and I'll complete it at some point. It's not a priority right now. I really don't like these hearts, because if you put them in a regular stand, you can't see the front of the heart, because the way they're designed is sort of silly, putting it nicely. I love the new hearts, though. They're cute. They have feet, so they stand up better, and they face forward instead of facing sideways. Good job, Pez. Good job with those ones. Over this way. All right, over this way, we've got a newspaper article that I was in talking about a Michigan Pez convention a couple years ago. Also got a vending machine. That was my Christmas gift last year. And these little plush guys, Rachel likes those, so we've got those three. All right, almost done, you guys. This is awesome Space Trooper display. Steve Ash made this. I bought it at Michigan Pez Convention charity auction last year. It is really sweet. Incredible artwork done on the arms too. Eddie Santiago did this artwork on the arms. I love it. I'll show you the other arm too. Pretty sweet. Lots of Pez characters. Just incredible artwork. I know this thing took a lot of time to make, and I love it. Great job, Steve. So since I bought this at Michigan Pez Convention, the dispensers that I display in here are from Pez conventions that I've been to, conventions and gatherings. So we got a lot of Michigan ones in the middle. We got some Pezomania. We got some from the Pig and the Pig 2, and the Boys Town Gathering over there too. This is going to get filled probably next year if we go to a few conventions. So I have to figure out a new way to display convention pieces. All right. Up here, we got the Walking Dead set in that box. These are pretty cool. I don't know, I think these are 3D printed or something, but they look very realistic. They look like actual humans. They don't look like cartoon characters or anything like that. I like that set a lot. And this is mostly sci-fi and DC superhero stuff in here. This painting is incredible. This was a gift from Lacey Ash. She painted this, probably a few months ago for me. And then it took about a month and a half for the post office to deliver it from her house to mine, which is about 80 miles away, I think. We were both worried that they were going to lose it, and they didn't. It just took forever to get here. But I'm so thankful that it's here and arrived very safely, and I love it. Lacey's very talented and a great friend, and I'm very thankful that she painted this for me. And back to the minis and these new Disney monorails. So these just came in the mail about a week ago too. I ordered them on eBay back, March, I think, beginning of March. And due to the whole coronavirus thing, they got delayed. The seller didn't get their inventory as soon as I thought they would. Long story short, I got them a week ago, and it took a few months for us to get them. But they're here. Got them for what I think is a fair price, so I like them. And that is it. That is my Pez room / office. So, hope you liked it. If you got questions, comment or message me. Thanks, guys.